This is interesting. I talked to Virginie about John Todd, and I said if only we could get the I actually said, I think I just said the runoff from the Bushy Heath side. We could filter it with plants, but she works for the plant inspectorate at Heathrow, and I told her, I said that. Did I tell her? Oh, I just said it on the video that John Todd has a kind of Japanese approach to species. I can't remember the name of that Japanese farmer, but he used to send envelopes of seeds to friends all over the world, and he would put a note in it saying, "From my God to yours." And so I'm saying Japanese, but I mean this particular Japanese man who had a natural farming style. But anyway, so John Todd collects species from just about all over the world and puts them together in his biosystems. And but in Britain, apparently I didn't realise Britain was so paranoid about these things. But apparently every plant has to have a passport. Even the ones that are sold, any plant sold in a nursery has to be approved by this inspectorate. It sounded like make work to me. But anyway, so the thing that I thought was interesting was that they told me that, look at that. Hello, I'm making a YouTube video. Am I allowed to show you? Do you mind?
You got to go over there, sir.
Yeah. But can I show you on the video? Is that alright, or would you prefer not?
You can.
Okay. I'm just making a YouTube video, and I was asking if it's okay if I show you guys working, because it's interesting.
I'd rather you didn't record us.
No, that's
You
okay.
can record the work. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm not going to interview or anything like that.
No, you can record the work, but
Yeah.
I'd rather you didn't record the lads if that's
fine.
alright.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so just a quick shot of them looking that way, is that alright?
What do you mean, looking that way?
He's looking away from me, is that?
You can't.
Because I can't record the work without recording the guys doing it. And I'm working.
It's not down to me. The problem is the privacy of the lads.
I know.
So
that's what I was asking.
Ruben.
I'm sorry, I was just asking if I could record you looking at that monitor and stuff, and you said it's up to you, and I mean I don't
I'd rather not, to be honest.
That's right. Could I just show the van then?
You can do the van, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right, just like that. So you've got a like an endoscope down there.
Yeah, so we have a camera system down there.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put my jacket on.
And where does it? It's huge, is it, or is that just magnification from the? How big is that pipe?
The pipe is 225 millimeter in diameter.
What?
No, not that big.
Okay. So it's magnified.
It's not magnified. I'll explain it to you. Hold on one second.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can see how the water's moving. It can't be that big because waves don't go that fast.
Usually when there's waves in there, usually means there's something underneath the water, so you can see the ripples.
Okay.
That's how usually you determine if it needs a clean, or you can just see it needs a clean.
Right. So where is that? Is that running along the roadway, or?
It'll run all the way along.
Okay.
And then it'll have different diversions where it'll cut out or join other lines, or it'll join a bigger sewer, which will take it to another bigger sewer.
Yeah.
And just get bigger and bigger and bigger.
The guy at the top said some of it was draining out that way, but that's not true, is it?
I don't know the history of the job.
So basically, the issue that we've had.
So some of it does drain onto land sometimes.
No, it doesn't drain onto land naturally.
Yeah.
So basically, we had a problem on the sewer.
Yeah.
and it caused an issue for it to spill,
Yeah. And some of it spilled.
and some of it spilled. We cleared the blockage, and now the sewer, as you can see, is flowing
Yeah,
again nicely.
Yeah.
The sewer is that big.
Yeah.
That's how big the sewer is.
Oh, okay.
250 millimetre.
11 inches.
Yeah. So that's how big the sewer is.
Yeah.
Now what we're doing is we're checking the sewer to make sure that there's no further problems with
Yeah.
it, no breakages,
You don't
any
want to come out
defects or
again.
anything else.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing now.
No, I get it. That's all right. No, what I was interested in was if there was some draining that way, because we're doing conservation, plant conservation work in here,
Okay.
a little bit further on though,
Right.
and we're actually short of water. And I was thinking of trying to talk to somebody from somewhere about whether we could divert some stormwater drainage down
okay.
there to get a bit more water during summer into the system.
The best person
that
to
would ever
speak to, the best person to speak to in regards to that would be your local council.
Yeah.
So your environmental agency,
Yeah.
people like that. Because if you're doing conservation work, then that type of situation would be
Who owns
sort
the
of
land and that sort of thing.
guarded by the environmental agency. They
Yes,
would be
a
involved
lot of
with that.
regulations.
So they would be the best person to speak to in
Yeah.
regards to that. This water here is not the type of water you would want to use in your conservation
No,
area.
this is sewage.
Yeah, this is sewage
It's-
water. So you
What do
wouldn't
they call it? Black waters?
call it foul
Foul
water.
water.
Foul water.
surface.
What's the
CO2.
technical word for road runoff?
Road runoff is just
Runoff.
surface water.
Okay.
That's what we call that.
What's grey water then?
Grey water, I'm assuming, would be the foul.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what that
Right.
would be. To be honest, I'm not too sure what grey water is.
My dad knows some of these terms. He's a town planner. But
All I know is that grey water is a dangerous one. That's all I know.
It's most probably foul water.
It is foul water.
It's most probably
Yeah.
foul
oh,
water.
okay.
But
So
yeah,
grey water might have mineral or heavy metals or something like that. It's industrial.
potentially.
Okay.
But yeah, if you need some sort of irrigation system into your wherever it is.
No,
that
what
you're
I was
working.
interested in was actually natural purification systems, because they are systems that can cope with highly toxic water,
Right.
naturally filtering with plants.
Okay.
And what you do is you design a series of ecosystems all
Yeah.
the way down.
Yeah.
The ones at the top can handle the really foul stuff.
Yeah.
It gets better and better and better.
Yeah.
At
So
the
a
end, it's
filtration
fish.
system. Yeah. So it's you're using like a reed system to
That's
filter.
right, like a reed bed, but
yeah.
series.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was wondering if we could do something like that, but then I thought, no, the regulations are going to be nuts to try and do that.
Yeah, definitely will be. Yeah.
Permissions and all that sort of stuff is going to be.
Yeah, and not only that, you sometimes need plants. Sometimes need plants from other countries to handle the minerals.
Substances in the plants and stuff. Yeah. So the chemicals. And that.
And at the moment, you're not even allowed to import those plants without
all the
licenses.
regulations and stuff. Yeah.
So it's all bound up in legislation. Never mind. Thanks and thanks for clearing, because I walk past here every evening and it was chucking up sewage into the.
Right. Okay.
So I used to have to run past there, because if a car comes through that when
Yeah.
you're walking, you
not very nice.
Not very nice. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Nice
Good
to
evening.
talk. Yeah, bye. Well, there we go. That's what I thought, but I'm just a pessimist. John Todd, why can't I talk to you? Why doesn't anybody? What are they scared of plants, man? What is on here? What is going on? What isn't going on? I don't much give a shit about what's going on. It's what's not going on that's so damned obvious.